Well, the new year's here, and that means a continuation of my quest to read the expanded universe. I'm entering my 4th year in reading the EU, and for today's video, it will be Children of the Jedi by Barbara Hambly. It was published April 1995 by Bantam Spectra. It is set in 12 ABY, several months after the Jedi Academy trilogy. Before we go any further, what's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and if you like these reviews on Star Wars books and other Star Wars videos in the future, like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more. And without further ado, the Dramatis Personae: Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa Solo, Han Solo, Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2-D2. Nikos Mar is a human male, Jedi student, and later a droid. Cray Mingla, a human female Jedi student, and she is a doctor and specializes in artificial intelligence. Triv Pothman is a human male, former stormtrooper. Callista is a human female. She is a Jedi, and in this book, she's a spirit in the computer. Onda Ismarin, a human female from Alderaan, former Jedi youngling and Emperor's Hand, and one of the Emperor's concubines. Irek Ismarin, human male, force-sensitive, son of Raganda, and he can control droids and other machines via the Force due to a chip in his brain. Children of the Jedi. The Solos visit Ithor for the time of meeting, which occurs every 3 years. An old acquaintance of Han's, Drub McCum, interrupts the event. Through his crazy babbling, they learn of the Children of the Jedi, and the planet said to hide them. Chili Belsavis. Nikos Mar, who is one of these Children of the Jedi, allows Luke to explore his mind, which leads the Jedi Master to discover coordinates to what's called the Moonflower Nebula. Luke, along with Nikos and fellow Jedi student Cray Mingla and the ever-annoying C-3PO, go to the Moonflower Nebula, whilst Han and Leia, Chewie, and R2-D2 resolve to go to Belsavis. Luke and company are attacked and their ship crashes on Pazab, a backwater planet colonized, somehow, by Gamorreans. The group are met by Triv Pothman, a former stormtrooper, who has been stranded on Pazab since 18 BBY. Rival Gamorrean tribes, the Clag and Gakfed, attack them, but not long after all are captured and taken aboard the dreadnought Eye of Palpatine. They are brainwashed into believing they are stormtroopers. The son of Anakin finds out that the Eye of Palpatine has been reactivated after having been stopped 3 decades earlier thanks to the efforts of Jedi Callista Masana and Gaith Eris. This ship's purpose was to wipe out the Children of the Jedi on Belsavis. En route to its destination, the AI in control of the Eye picks up sentients such as Tals, Afatekans, Jawas, Tusken Raiders, Kitanaks, Gamorreans, and tripods. Luke, severely injured, saves Cray, who had been captured, and he rounds up all the beings to get them to safety and stop the Will, which is in control of the ship. Luke encounters the spirit of Callista, and they fall in love very quickly. On Belsavis, Han and Leia investigate the domed community of Plawal. They discover a tunnel network and a conspiracy led by Raganda Ismarin, former Emperor's Hand, and Imperial concubine. This vile vixen wishes to use her son Irek, who can control machines with the Force via sub-electronic converter installed in his brain, to become the new Emperor. Irek is the one who is controlling the Will. These two twisted twats sought to use the Eye to curry support from the lords of Juvex and Senex sectors and to rule. But this is stopped when Luke, Cray, Nikos, and Callista destroy the dreadnought with the sacrifice of Nikos and Cray. Callista's spirit enters Cray's body. Han and Leia thwart Raganda and her son, and they flee. Luke is rescued, and he introduces Callista to everyone. And that is where the book ends. What I liked. The Han and Leia aspect of the book, for the most part, I enjoyed that. And I enjoy Callista as a character. What I didn't like, throughout this entire book, the AI stuff, the artificial intelligence, it's all over this book. I didn't love that aspect. I feel like the villains weren't that great. And Raganda and her son, they were kind of, I don't know. Nikos, the droid. I thought it was weird that Krey and Nikos, they're romantically involved. So, and then Nikos, he got sick, and so Krey basically made Nikos a droid body, and somehow, actually no, I think she programmed Nikos with all his memories and all that. So it's not really Nikos. It's, I don't know. Didn't like that. And Callista getting a body. To me, that just feels very convenient, and I think it would have been better if she would have just passed on, become one with the Force. It's time, but whatever. And Luke and Callista, they fall in love too fast, in my opinion. I'm not an expert, but it just feels very, like, their first interaction, Luke's like, I can't live without her. It's like, you just met her. Like, I don't know. And then this last thing is, it's a nitpick, but this book mentions coffee like 10,000 times. And then you might say, well, what's the big deal? Well, in Star Wars, they don't drink coffee, they drink calf. There's a few other instances of, I feel like, words or phrases that we use, that there are different phrases or words they use in Star Wars. It just, that bugs me a little bit. But again, that, like I said, it's a nitpick. It's not that big of a deal. And two other things that I've read from Barbara Hambly, just to kind of inform you of kind of what I think of Barbara Hambly's stuff. She's written two other short stories. First up, Night Lily, The Lover's Tale from Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina, and Taster's Choice, The Tale of Jabba's Chef from Tales from Jabba's Palace. In Night Lily, we follow Feltapern Travag, a Godel tax collector who falls in love with Mium Onith, a Henimth. The two run off to spend the night together, but in the morning the Godel has been devoured, as Henimth mating rituals usually go. I didn't really enjoy this story at all. In Taster's Choice, Porcellus, the chef of Jabba's palace, avoids displeasing Jabba with food, but he gets distracted by two murders, and then he's imprisoned. I thought this was a decent story, and spoiler alert, it's my favorite thing Barbara Hambly has written, so that should tell you. Yeah. So yeah. I didn't enjoy this book at all. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. As stated earlier, there isn't much I liked in this book, really. I don't hate Callista as a character, but again, I don't like the getting a body. It just feels like, oh, that's nice and convenient. Let me know what you thought of Children of the Jedi in the comments down below. I'm not exactly looking forward to Darksaber, which is the next book in the series. But for now, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and until next time, thanks for watching.